Shalom, this is Doug, KI7LIK with Douglas V Amateur Radio and more. This is the painting portion of my workshop table for the carport, so I can work on some bigger projects as an outfeed table for my table saw, as well as just a miscellaneous table for projects that might be a little too big, or for the shack, or if it's like now relatively nice outside here in the desert, be nice to have something to work on outside, or maybe do some battery tests or whatever maybe happen in the future. Eventually I'm going to have some leveling wheels on there, so that I can level it out. I'm going to put a probably roughly a half-inch, maybe a little thicker 4x8. This is 4x6, so I'll cut a couple feet off the end. But it's been a while since I've done any spray paint. I noticed I missed a couple spots. I'm not as good at this as I was, but I was never real good at it. An artist I am not. But learning how to keep things stable while I work. But this will work for my just about anything. For using the table saw or any saw, or using this as an outfeed table, I think that's what it's called, and just whatever projects I have on hand that need a little more space. Then in my 10x12 shack, I'm going to try to get back to editing. If I get this video out, it'll be with editing. Now I've got the first coat of stain on there. It's working okay, but probably a little old. But I'm not looking for perfect. I'm just looking for stained enough, and as I go I'll learn. And woodworkers, if you have any suggestions, I'd appreciate it, but please keep them constructive. And this is a channel that has things that are amateur radio and related, things to work on amateur radio, build them for amateur radio, and all that stuff. And this is what this is for, working to build stuff for around my shack and eventually around my home. But it does feel pretty good to do some of this stuff myself, to be able to get things accomplished. And now on to the most funnest part of all, cleanup. Ain't it fun? And now on to the most funnest part of all, cleanup. Ain't it fun? The tools and mess are picked up from the table, and I put the table over here just to keep it under the carport and out of the rain when the rain does come, and out of the weather. The rain's supposed to come at the end of the week, either Friday or Saturday. I'm hoping it does, because we could use a little more water down here. But we could really use more water up north near Flagstaff. So the water, more of it comes down in the rivers and gullies down here when the snow melts. Anyway, cleaned up and done for this part. Gonna start using it this week while I'm in town on different projects. Anyway, shalom and have a great day.